Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to new beginnings.
Yes.
Say yes to.
So, is there anything you wish you had done differently in life, at 65?
As a man who believes in destiny, I believe that everything acted in good faith to get me to where I am. For example, I could have said, oh, why did I get involved in politics? And then I got sacked away from Nigeria. But see how it turned out. I went into exile as a refugee. I came back triumphantly. That's God. I had to navigate. That's why people say, oh, why are you not fighting the Babangidas? Why are you not fighting the Abachas? Why are you calling them your friends? It's because what happened for me was a blessing in disguise. So I do not bear grudges. And all of us have learned our lessons. We are growing up. So if you see that, and then my Christian faith, the meaning of Christianity is that you are a follower and believer of Christ. So you must emulate Christ. And if Christ says you should forgive, even if you can't forget, me, I forgive and forget. I'm not, you see, because if you carry that weight on your heart, it will actually destroy your heart. So today, I talk to everybody. I have no grudges because at one time or the other, you must wrong one another. The ability to forgive is what is most important. So I have friends everywhere. In fact, majority of my friends are in APC, and yet I disagree with them. That's a rare quality that everybody must try to imbibe.
So I'd like to find out from you, what exactly is the problem with politics and democracy in Nigeria? Now that you just scratched that.
Well, the problem is that politicians have become too desperate, inordinately ambitious, and extremely selfish and greedy. If a man like me who has never been in power is not desperate to grab power, I see no reason why people should be fighting as if it's a matter of life and death. Yes, it's your dream. Go for it. But don't destroy others in the process. You can do your own thing, maintain your own lane, and God will bless you. If you win, you win. And you lose, take it in good faith. And if possible, there is always another day.
Interesting. Now, do you think that democracy has truly taken root in Nigeria? Are we still struggling to get it right?
I don't think it has taken root as it should be after 26 years. I think 26 years is a long time in the life of a nation. That's more than a quarter of a century. And we're still struggling with mundane things that should ordinarily not be an issue. The judiciary is viewed with suspicion. The legislature is still seen as rubber stamp, not just at the federal level but also at the state level. All the tenets of democracy that we learned in the textbooks, they have all evaporated in Nigeria. So it will take a miracle for us to have a proper democracy. And each time I travel outside Nigeria and I go to much smaller nations with little resources, and I see how they are advancing in terms of developmental progress, I feel worried. I used to read how the generation of the Wole Soyinkas used to lament about theirs being a wasted generation. And I used to think, no, ours will never be a wasted generation. Ours has quadrupled as a wasted generation. And it's a big shame. Yeah.
Interesting. So which Nigerian leader, past or present, do you respect the most and why?
It is difficult to pick one person. I will pick different people for different reasons. Unfortunately, two of the best that we have had were both military rulers. Isn't that scary? Yes, because I am a lover of star-studded cabinets. For me, governance is like football. So whenever you look at a team in football, immediately you see the fans, they are all coaches. They started, oh, we're not likely to win today. Oh, they are playing this useless back. Oh, they are no striker. Oh, no. Today, if you ask me to name 15 to 20 ministers in Tinubu's cabinet, I swear to God Almighty, I'm not being funny. I will have to struggle to name them. And it will be much worse if you ask me to tell you their accomplishments. Whereas in the time of General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, apart from the June 12th crisis that we had, he had one of the best cabinets in the history of Nigeria. You remember the Akinyele's, the Samoyovores, the Omoruyis, even on the sidelines, the Taishola Arins, the Wole Soyinkas, the Alex Akinyele's. I still remember them till today. And we enjoyed their services. They could hold their own anywhere in the world. They got invited everywhere in the world and they were duly respected. Imagine how our leaders used to go abroad in those days, and the ceremonies, the fanfare around them. Unfortunately, we've lost all that. How we degenerated to this level, I will not know. But the quality of leadership has actually dropped. In those days, you had men of sharp intellect in power. So that would be that. Babangida, of course, President Olusegun Obasanjo. That's why everybody calls him the Baba of them, or he has remained after leaving power in 2007. He was able to get debt relief for Nigeria. He had the Okonjo Iwealas and others in his cabinet. So I would say yes, those are amongst the best too. Of course, Goodluck Jonathan, in retrospect, when he was there, we didn't appreciate him. And I personally apologize. You know me, I personally apologize to Nigerians. Even if they will not accept my apologies, no problem. I will continue to apologize that I was
one of his harshest critics.
And I was one of his critics at that time. But that's life. That's life. Yeah. So but that's why I said in retrospect, they are amongst the best.